Hey, what's going on, guys? It's Abyss, and I know I promised you guys daily DMM videos, but realistically the player base is starting to shrink and die out, so these clips are getting harder to come by. But in today's video, I tried to focus on getting kills on people that were either in really good gear, high levels, or in weird obscure places that you wouldn't normally be able to kill people at. With that being said, we have a whole range of different adventures and things that happen in this video, including a clip that I'm pretty sure everybody knows about already, but nobody has seen, so that there will be in the video as well at some point. But without further ado, guys, we're going to be doing another Armadillo crossbow giveaway on this video, so if you did enjoy, remember to hit that sub button, leave a like, and comment down below, and in your comment, remember to leave your username so you have a chance to win. And with that being said, guys, let's just jump right into the PKing, and I hope you guys enjoy. And as you can see, guys, we have a complete max set now. We've got full ancestral, a mage's book, occult necklace, imbued rings, full armadillo, twisted buckler. We have pretty much every item needed in order to make it to the finals and get into those 1v1s. And I ran into this guy in Edgeville. He thought he could tank me. Boy, was he mistaken. He definitely could have survived if he went to the GE from the Edgeville bank with that amount of food, and usually I wouldn't even attack somebody in this type of gear 2 weeks into the game, but he was using the emblem trader, and you never know if he has a bunch of tier 5s or something decent on him. Bolt takes Razor Ramon down, and I'm not gonna lie, guys, doing Horror from the Deep this late into the game is not very smart, but I figured he may have some god pages, so I decided to go for him anyway. Now that I have 2 keys on me, usually I like to go and kill people at the Warriors Guild just because it's an easy spot to lose your skull and also potentially get some loot when you don't have a lot of inventory space to work with. As I teleported into the Birth Robes games room, I ran over and something just happened that could have ended my entire career.
Oh shit! A rat!
As I teleported in, they were definitely watching my live stream. They decided to try and get a 3 spear into multi and have everybody log in and pile me. That there is very clever and a very good tactic if you can manage to get it to work. Unfortunately, I caught an extremely lucky ice barrage in what could have been my fatal moment, but I don't really harbor any resentment or anything. That's just part of the game. That's Deadman Mode. That's PKing in general, trying to take advantage of your surroundings and situations. And I mean, at the end of the day, it is what it is. I survived. Since I have pretty much max strength on DMM with the exception of just a couple of items, I wanted to go to Edgeville Dungeon and try and claw rush people that might not be expecting it. While I was down there, I ended up coming across this guy who was training Slayer's Skald in quite a bit of risk. Finally, DMM goes down Skald. He had Torag plate legs, a black mask, crystal weapon seat, abyssal whip, dragon boots, and that there was an actual really good kill. Now, this got me thinking, since I had so many people helping me in the dungeon that were just killing monsters on their own, what if I went to my live stream and asked people to help me hit the NPCs so that we could kill the PKers and other people down in the dungeon without the monsters interfering? Definitely think this guy hit the wrong prayer. For some reason he put smite up instead of protect from melee. It didn't work too well for him. There we go, boys, the VLS for the KO, and of course we got a bunch of archaic emblems and another Abyssal Whip to add to the collection. Alright, if you're watching this video and for some reason somebody attacks you with a VLS, just take it from me, put Protect Melee on. VLS is way too accurate to just tank on its own. Here we go, guys. We found another Scold PKer with an Abyssal Whip. I don't really know why this place is so poppin' with people that are Scold in big risk, but we're going to take every advantage to get the kill on them. I feel kind of silly trying to explain this, but I'm going to do it anyway since I know I'm going to get a lot of hate if I don't. One thing I did want to just touch on is I know this really looks like Clanman mode, but it's not even a clan. I'm just PKing with you guys. I'm PKing with my viewers from my CC, I'm PKing with my viewers from my live stream, PKing with my viewers from YouTube. I basically just ask people to come down and hit the monsters so that I don't get PJ'd off and I can actually secure the kill. None of these people are actually interacting with the kill in any way. They're just hitting the monsters around them so that I don't get hit off. And I know once in a while people may say things like, you're a noob, you're a rat, or you're this, or you're that in the Fallen, and that there is completely out of my control. If somebody says something that's too rude or too offensive, obviously I'm going to get rid of them, but I can't control what other people say. It's never me being the person that's toxic to the person we're killing. While we were PKing in Edgeville dungeon, we found this guy who was around 110 combat and he was training. We attacked him, almost killed him. He ended up actually getting a box on the demon and then teleporting away. A couple minutes later, I noticed he was in my clan chat and I found him training on the Earth Warriors without actually helping or contributing to the trip. He basically snuck in my clan chat to try and get immunity from us, and that there just isn't going to fly. We had to go for him a second time. There we go, that's a massive kill. Carol's top, Varak, skirt, Varak, helm, D boots, and a whip. I left a lot of the loot on the ground for the boys so that they could loot and get some money as well. Since I did such a good job hitting all the monsters, I didn't get hit off even one time. And anyone who knows me or watches my content knows that I love my community with all my heart. I treat you guys with so much respect. I do everything I can to help everybody. I have an active Discord. I hang out and talk to you guys 24/7. I do PK trips on stream, off stream. I do everything in my power to show that I love my community and my supporters. But when you come in here and you try and abuse that and try and use what we built to try and get some immunity so that you don't get killed, that there's not cool, man. So don't try and sneak in. Don't try and do none of that snake stuff, because at the end of the day, I'm going to find out. And when I do, I'm going to come for you too. I decided a little bit later to go over to the Warriors Guild and came across this guy that was training with the Guthan helm and D boots, so I decided to attack him once he finished the kill. Once he looted all his rune armor, he put it back in the machine and I comboed him right at the perfect time. If only the animated armor hit the 8, we would have ended up getting the kill. That would have been hilarious, but unfortunately RNG screwed me again. The last video I made, which was claw rushing people at barrows, was really enjoyed and a lot of people really liked it, so I decided to go back to barrows, but realistically barrows is dead now that the double drops have ran out, and I decided I need to find a new spot to rush people at. So I decided to go to Yaks and pretend that I was training here, but in reality, I'm going to declaw this guy's head off in just a second. I don't know what it is, but just watching someone get 2-hit never gets old. I swear, it's just as funny watching it in 2020 as it was in 2005. Then I got an even better idea. I went to Edgeville dungeon, got unaggro with the skeletons, pretended I was training there with other people for like 10 minutes or so, and then declawed them when they're not expecting it. Alright, we're 0-1. So far, the Dragon Fingers did not do any damage. This guy didn't even eat for 2 specs, and somehow I just couldn't put him down. I'm not sure why, but this guy decided to come back and train again like 15 minutes later in the exact same world, and I'm not gonna lie, I felt kind of bad because he tanked it the first time, but I had to try again. At least he was a good sport about it. This time, the Dragon Fingers came in clutch. On all my YouTube videos, I always read all the comments, and one spot that people always recommend is to try and PK the Slayer Tower. I've done this in previous DMMs, and usually it's very impossible to get kills down here just because there's so many monsters like gargoyles that will attack you, but I did decide to go down here and just try my luck. We did manage to get this one whip PK, which is pretty decent. For some reason, he ran out of the gargoyles and I was able to finish him off, but every other person I attacked just ran into the gargoyles and I got hit off pretty much immediately. Another spot in Edgeville dungeon that I tried rushing people at when I was on aggro from the NPCs was up at the Earth Warriors, and I came across Die YouTuber who was the same combat level as me, 122, and I think he was AFK because he didn't even react to this at all. And that's another whip to the collection. I think that's like 6 or 7 whip PKs this video. I'm really not too sure, but we've got quite a bit of them. But like all things in life, you can't get the good without the bad. I guess someone scouted me. I'm out here in a 1-bill set. I've got Bandos, Max Mage, we have Ancestral, we have Prims, we have everything that you could ever want on Deadman Mode. And of course, Tata rushes in, 30 people, I get TB'd, I'm unaggro, so the monsters aren't going to help me, and I gotta find a way to get out of this. As a last ditch effort, I decided to try and put on the max strength, pot up, and declaw the guy that was on me. I didn't end up hitting anything enough to make him eat so that I would have a chance to hit somebody else, but unfortunately we did end up going down. I tanked 3 sets of VLS specs for a total of 12 VLS specs from 3 different people in pretty much max gear, and of course there wasn't really a lot I could do being only on 6.5 brews. Like a man though, I take the death, it is what it is. I'm not going to sit here and make excuses or complain. There's probably a couple things I could have done better, but that there is just for me to do next time. I was of course TB'd as well, so it wasn't as simple as just freezing and teleporting away. The only way I would have gotten out is either hitting one of their lower levels and then trying to make a run for it, or of course logging out. But logging out is very difficult to do on demo mode, especially in a situation like that. They had every corner covered. I was unaggro as well, like I said, so the monsters could not even attack me unless I hit them first. It was a very bad situation to be in. I got caught slipping. It is what it is. Congratulations, guys. You now have the biggest key on Deadman mode. So if you guys are curious, here's what my key looked like. 94 mil total, an absolute mountain of supplies, and then of course the Malediction Ward and the 2 biggest items in there being the Eternal Boots and the Mage's Book, 2 very difficult items to get because there's such stupid requirements in order to obtain those items on Deadman mode. Then of course we lost a bunch of whips and a Kraken Tentacle as well, some Ancestral, and of course the 3rd Age melee plate body. In the inventory you can see all the items I lost as well, so Bandos, Prims, VLS, Ancestral, ACB, and even the Opal Dragonstone Bolts, which are like 25k a piece, so usually those aren't worth much, but on demo mode, they're pretty ridiculous. If you're wondering where the account is at as of right now, we got most of our items back. We have the DFS, the Real Staff, Malediction Ward, and of course the VLS, Rune Pouch, and a whole bunch of items here like the Prims. In the bank, nothing too crazy. I lost most of my supplies, but we still have the Occult Necklace. I got a G-Maul and stuff in here and some PvP weapons. Of course, guys, we'll check the deposit box, and we've got Ancestral Top, Arms, Infinity Boots, and oh, a Blessed Spirit Shield. Don't want to spoil anything, but next video will be juicy. And as always, guys, we're going to be doing an ACB giveaway on the last video, so we're going to randomly pick a winner with the comment picker, and I believe there was around 2,000 comments, so it's going to take a second to load. If you guys want to get in on this, remember to like and subscribe, and of course comment down below. You can do that right now while the comments are loading up to see if you won if you commented on the previous video. But without further ado, guys, I really do hope you enjoyed, and we're going to be pumping out some more content very soon. So here we are, 1,953 comments, and the winner is Billy Bob Marr. All you got to do to claim your prize, man, is message me either on Twitter, Discord, come to my Twitch stream, or find a way to PM me in game, and the prize is yours. And that's going to wrap up the video for today, guys. Like I said, I really hope you enjoyed. If you did, remember to leave a like and comment down below, and I really appreciate you guys and everything that you guys have been doing for me. Deadman Mode has really blown my channel up, and we're doing some really crazy numbers now on Twitch and on YouTube, so I really want to tell you guys how much I appreciate that. If I could describe it in words, I would be able to much better than I am right now, but just know that I'm really grateful for everything that you guys do for me. And remember, guys, join my Discord server as well. I'm in there quite often hanging out with you guys. I always love meeting new viewers, and I'm not just saying that like a lot of other people do. I genuinely spend like 8 hours a day in my Discord, so if you guys are interested in meeting me or hanging out or PKing with me or whatever, just jump in there. As long as you're a supporter, I have nothing wrong with hanging out with the homies. And with that being said, guys, we're going to wrap up the video. Hope you guys enjoyed. The haters are going to love this one. I died for everything, but we'll be back. And we'll be back stronger.